Just doing a test stream. Once, if anyone joins, you can let me know what the sound's like. Which yeah, I was just messaging you. This doesn't is this echoing for you? Because it doesn't sound like it is for me. Try and add some musical. See if I can. Because now I've changed all my settings around. Like it was before with all the music doesn't really matter. It's just obviously if I sounds perfect. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's turn this down. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit weird how I remember when Cherinator joined, I don't know, I could hear my voice a little bit in the background, which was a little bit annoying. But yeah, it was good for a while, and then it wasn't. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying hearing all that echoing. I will see if the other guys want to join and see if their stuff is different, fixed, or whatever. Send this to Cody direct message. I think I've got his phone number. I will share this to Roger as well. I mean, I probably won't be on live that much longer. It's normally about the time I get off, I guess, but what am I going to do? This 20. Copy. Oh, I'm sending it to Cody. Duh. All right, well, two people are watching. Mark said that he sorted it. If you check his styles, is everyone echoing on his still, or? Got two people, or a few people watching. Let me know who's here. I just did this just to see if mine. Apparently, my mic or my sound wasn't stuffing up at all. It was just, yeah, whatever was happening. I don't know if it's Mark's new camera that was doing it, or. But yeah, I guess at least it's good to know that it wasn't my stream necessarily. Well, we got Roger here. Sorry, didn't hear you come in.
And it's come straight from Mark, you know, because I saw because anything comes on like say the group chat thing usually goes on Google's Chrome.
Yeah.
And let's say you wrote Boogie Boogie Bar in the chat and stuff. It comes up as Boogie Boogie Boo or something.
Okay. I need to fix my messenger on here as well. For some reason, it's log in. But yeah, your sound, your echoing and stuff's fine now, Roger. So
Is it?
Mark said he sorted it. So there must be something wrong with. But yeah, it's a little bit weird because I kept on trying to fix mine, and then yours and Cody's started to echo. We have Mark and Cody here, and what the hell, Roger?
Hello.
Yay! Hooray!
Oh, whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, fucking
The
finally.
problem was my end. I put the AirPods in and it sorted the problem. So that's an interesting one to know, actually.
And
There we
here's
go.
everyone bloody blaming me. That's all right. That's all right. I'm used to it.
Sorry, Gene.
So
No,
it
no,
was
no,
my
sorry.
technology.
Mm.
Oh,
It
thank
was
goodness.
my technology.
Definitely
You're right,
something.
G.
That's
Oh,
very.
God, that Nightbot.
Mm.
He's demanding.
Yeah, I think he's a bit more. I think he's a bit more demanding on this one because we're only 6 minutes in and it's already chopping, chirping. We got the plonker himself back, Phantomus as well, Stylesy. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess at least we can have a little bit of a chat before we head off without echoing.
11:30.
How's your drinking?
What time is it? You're in Cody. A bit after 10.
10:01.
In
Oh,
you,
wow.
Mark.
10:30, mate.
Yeah,
So it's 11.
11:31 here. So a bit
Yeah.
after 11 and where G is.
Yeah, Roger's
Yeah,
ahead of
11.
all of us.
Oh, well, that was an interesting exercise in technology.
Oh, good not to have that echo now. Oh.
Well,
the funny thing is, as well, I was using this is a Microsoft headset, but it's obviously kind of aimed at gaming. And when I was trying to turn it on earlier, I forget that it's synced to the Xbox. So when I turned this on, the Xbox turned on, and I was probably linked to that. And even though the headset was coming up in Restream, it was still connected to the Xbox, and I thought I was connected to Restream, and everyone was saying they can't hear me, and then I realised because the Xbox turned on, and just a whole bunch of kerfuffle.
No.
I wonder how. I think when it started,
Sound Republic.
I think when it started stuffing up, I was trying to talk a bit of sense to Becky, so hopefully he's done all right. I know, like I come across a bit naggy, but obviously I have his best interests at heart. Just trying to give him the voice of reason.
I think you're right, though. You said the right thing, G.
Yeah, because if parents or siblings or friends are sneaking in alcohol, they're really not helping the situation. They're adding to it. They're adding to him being destructive. And
totally.
I mean, at the end of the day, he did crash his scooter because he was heavily intoxicated, and look what happened to him. So it's just. And the thing is, as well, if he didn't want to, he said to me before he wants to try to, fix this behavior and stop doing that sort of stuff. So it's 9:32 in North Korea. Yeah,
That's interesting.
Oh,
What about South Korea?
because North Korea is where the old Kim Jong is from, isn't it? He's probably being tucked into bed right now with his blanket and pillow. Yeah, probably getting kissing his teddy bear goodnight and putting his dressing gown on or pajamas or whatever. Yeah, Cody's like, oh, I've got Alistair, I don't need that. But yeah, he's probably a very aggressive man, but when he goes to bed, he probably gets told a bedtime story and stuff.
It's the same time in South Korea as North and South Korea share the same time zone.
Isn't Donald Trump old Kim's mate? He's probably giving him a bedtime story, calling him up. they're both presidents
Or is
again.
it his
so-
sister? Or
This
is
is
his
the
sister? Because
story
he's got
of-
a sister in government.
Who, Donald Trump's his sister?
No. He's Chubby Chops Kim Jong Un.
Hmm.
I can't because Robert Lockhart called him Chubby Chops Un. Robert Lockhart calls him. Greg says, "Oh, communist Chubby Chops."
Chubby chops.
That's what Robert Lockhart calls him. Communist
Yeah,
Chubby
that's-
Chops.
Isn't that the home brand version of Chubba Chubs?
Well, that's Robert Lockhart, not me. Gee, you know he's real.
According to
Oh.
Siri, it's the same time in South Korea. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't have
South
Siri.
Korea,
I have
the
I
same
just
time
I just have Google Assist or whatever.
Approximately an hour ahead of Western Australia.
Oh yeah, they're far behind.
Oh, as you said, else Robert Lockhart says as a kid. Oh, that's not a continent. That's a different country. Amazing, considering Robert Lockhart was born there in Fremantle.
Yeah.
Him and his twin sister Emily.
My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Oh yeah, that's because the fucking technology fucked up.
Yeah, Robert Lockhart and his twin sister Emily was born there. Oh, Fremantle.
Gemini.
Oh, Phantomus said.
Western Australia is really. Cody will love Western Australia as far as AFL is concerned.
Yeah, so Gemini is the new Google AI assistant, but I haven't crossed. It keeps them coming up when I use Google because most of the time I use Google when I'm doing when I'm cooking to just quickly set an alarm or whatever. But you can obviously say, "Oh, Google start." I've done that before as well. Google start Spotify, and it will play the app or whatever. But yeah, they're always trying to get me to do Gemini, which is their new improved one, but. I don't know. I guess it's like you're saying it's got better features and stuff, but I just haven't tried it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the old Phantomus is a bit of a Gemini freak.
At the end of the day, sooner or later, we're going to all be using it in one way or another,
Yeah.
regardless of whether they call it Gemini or OpenAI
Jupiter
or June or Mars or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, I remember when ChatGPT or whatever came out. I know that Bing, which is a Microsoft branded search engine, they have their own version as well.
Mm. And Elon's got his own version called Grok, which Grok, Groke or something, I think.
South Africans. Because
you know.
he's born in South Africa.
Yeah. And he's saying that Grok is going to be. He's laid off that lately. For a while there, he was saying that Grok was going to be better than OpenAI. It was going to be more open than OpenAI. You know.
Wow, that's pretty open.
Pretty open, all right.
Yeah, especially
not
like
for
his,
African American, old Elon Musk. He's
I'm
born
gonna
in South
fire up.
Africa and lives in the US.
I'm gonna fire up X. I haven't fired it up since last time, and yeah, there's a Trump won. Every comment gets a pick in the DMs. Well, this lady's actually wearing a bra and jeans, but she seems quite happy about it, even though she's just turning around in circles. But don't know what that's got to do with Trump.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell does this even come in my? There's some woman touching her chicken breasts here, rather large chicken breasts, maybe dinosaur breasts. Then it goes to Elon Musk. Speak of the devil. They say red light helps you sleep better. Don't know what old Elon's about. Elon must be going to the red light district.
He's one of the richest African Americans around, Elon Musk, because he's born in South Africa and he got US citizenship. So African American.
He said one day ago, "Oh, this is not Elon Musk." Huh?
What?
So it might be false, but this not Elon Musk says, do you think Trump and I should release the Epstein list and the Diddy list? Yes to no, too damaging.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's up to them.
Yeah, and I don't know why I've got
Depends
a
on
not Elon Musk.
Depends on the
Oh, that's,
African Americans. You know,
It's a parody account, I think.
Yeah,
No.
that's what
I gotta say, would he really say
But he
something?
he did say that. I watched a pretty good interview. I don't know who he was being interviewed by, but they put it up on an anonymous official YouTube channel, which seems to be one of the
jumped the gun too.
which seems to be one of few channels that actually shares that sort of content on YouTube now. But yeah, he spoke a lot about how Trump needs to win because otherwise America's going to go for all this different stuff. Hey there, Big Red. But I guess the only people that are going to push to have those lists shown and stuff are obviously people that aren't on the list.
And others known to jump the gun on a few things too. So I think anonymous need to check their sources a little bit better before they start releasing stuff before long, because otherwise they got to jump the gun on something. If they don't check it properly, and they've got to stuff themselves up by jumping the gun on something and could ultimately, stuff the whole collective up.
I'd say people like Trump and even Elon being so rich, powerful, but also what they're involved in, they would definitely know a lot more than we would in the situation. You know, they would they would be able to get a hold of that information, the legit information, a lot easier than we could. Like, I've seen different lists, but yeah, it's quite easy for that to be fake. You know. But yeah, there's been people have been exposing a lot of these people a long time before even Epstein was in the mainstream media. Way before all this Diddy crap that's out. So people have been trying to expose these people for a long time. But yeah, as we saw with Epstein, not that much came from it really in the end. Because I saw a picture and some information the other day that, is it Jalise Maxwell or that the girlfriend of Epstein? She worked at Disney at one stage or was associated with Disney. So I haven't looked into it that much because these days I just don't research and do all of that stuff like I used to as much. But yeah, a lot of these people obviously get into, if they're trying to traffic kids and the rest of it, of course they're going to get in industries or get their. It's like Jimmy Savile. He used to go to volunteer at a mental hospital and he used to abuse the patients. But when you're abusing someone that's already so mentally ill they can't verbally speak up about it and stuff, then he ended up people ended up working it out and stuff. But yeah, it's just crazy and disgusting of what these people with money can get into and can hide in the shadows for so long. I mean, he ended up being exposed, but he was basically, dead or whatever by the time that people started to work out truly what was happening. Trump 2024, baby, we fixed the audio.
Well, the audio was my problem. It was my end. You're right, G.
And after me going, wait a second, 2 headsets aren't working. And now everyone else is echoing, but Mark.
Yeah, Mark was fine.
Yeah, then I decided to restart my computer and everything too.
Yeah.
Just in case it might be my one, because it got a bit fine. Mine could maybe blasting halfway down the neighbourhood and back fine, eh? Mark could know, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't restart my computer. I just closed Chrome and reopened it again.
there's a lot of people in my town recognise with YouTube, and I just want to be recognised as just a computer guy rather than as a YouTube guy. We
Yeah,
do
you could,
suggest in my channel, but yeah, again,
You could use that to your advantage, though, in a way, Roger. If they say, "Oh, you're the YouTube guy," you could say, "Oh, yeah, I work in IT or whatever. Let me know if you even give them your contact details. So if you ever need someone to sort you out, to give you a call." Do you work for a company, or is it more independent?
I work for a company.
Yeah,
I'm more company and like with fixes and works in IT and that, like fixes computers, install software and antivirus, whatnot, and also fix up screens or keyboards or whatever if you need something repaired or something.
Yeah,
after we repair it, we test it and that.
Yeah, excuse me. If people are recognising, you can still point them in the right direction. Say, "Oh, if you ever need help, let you know."
It did help to put away a nonce once because he put in a computer because he needed to unfreeze his computer because it kept freezing, and we fixed it up. And what's on it is CP, child PORN GRY, EY, and that. So what I ended up doing is putting the police. It says, "Excuse me, I was fixing this guy's computer because I said by name. It got CP on it. Like child porn."
Fucking hell.
They're going to prosecute him. He's now being a police prosecutor.
That was what his job was. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what police prosecutors are? Lawyers for the police.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are involved in even child care, like I forget the name off the top, but yeah, people that are obviously meant to be helping children. That's why Disney as well and stuff is, unfortunately, any industry that has children in it are going to have some people that slip through the cracks.
Because I was fixing this guy's computer, and I turned it on after I fixed it up. I saw these images, and I was feeling spewed in the back. It was, "Robert, this is disgusting. This has got..."
Yeah.
And when I saw it, I just told... I couldn't even come up the words on it.
Yeah.
And Robert saw it, but Robert Foffler's always been in the back himself. He works in computer, the same thing as me, and we're both in the police. He says, "Excuse me, officer, but I saw this guy's computer. This police prosecutor. It's the same social put in, and it says this has got CP." And this senior constable wasn't down, and while I was describing, I was spewing. I says, "Do you have a bucket?" He says, "Why?" He says, "Why is there's only else guy spew in the bucket?" Well, I saw it even makes Mark, Eugene, Cody puke. Well, I saw it.
Yeah.
And he ended up serving time in jail and everything because he ended up arrested him. Some of the images I can't even get out of my mind. Even today. It's one of those images when you see you can't freaking unsee for the rest of your life. It leaves a mental scar even for you three guys here. Because I do believe kids are kids, but you don't need to do that. Some of the things.
No. Fuck no.
I prefer kids are kids. I prefer to see kids play in the backyard and muck around and be kids,
Yeah.
But not what this images contain. Because I've got nephews and nieces myself. Even Rob Firefly's a father himself. Even he was
before I came on live, I was spending some time with my niece, just playing with her or whatever, and just it's. She's only 2. Some people go even younger than that or older, obviously. But yeah, it's just to want to take away that innocence and just they're just kids are pretty amazing, and we can learn a lot from kids because when we become adults, sometimes we forget about the a lot of kids naturally share, and they don't, like kids are very innocent, and most of the time, unless it's someone outside, like a parent or whatever, is telling them to be a certain way. Most of the time, kids are just very lovely. They'll share. They just want to, learn and have fun and stuff.
Because Robert Five Live and his twin sister and his older sister, my younger half sister too, is 2 years older than Robert Five Live. Are mothers in Robert Five Live's case, a father, and they range from 16 years because my older half sister was quite young when she had kids herself, right down to about Robert Five Live's youngest kid, 7 months old now. Just 16 years right down to 7 months. And I prefer letting kids be kids. You don't teach them the birds and the bees to about hip puberty themselves when they go into high school,
But that's sometimes as well why I get angry about, all this trans, they, them, all this stuff, because a lot of that's being pushed on kids, and they're confused because they're not even going through puberty. They're not even getting hormones. Some kids will know they're into girls or boys or whatever at a young age, but it's still not sexual until you get to a certain age. It might be they just know they might know what they're attracted to, but it won't be in a sexual manner and stuff, But too much stuff is being. I mean, it was when we were all young. We still had that sort of stuff, but it's just getting worse these days.
Yeah.
You got Sam Smith singing about a devil running around in a G-string, and kids can bloody see that stuff at these music award shows and stuff they do. It's very it's very satanic and very sexualized and stuff.
I worked with a gay guy for years, like a homosexual man.
I have nothing against. Nothing against that. I was just going to say I have nothing against that, but the adults let adults be adults and kids be kids, and
absolutely.
Yeah, I worked with a gay man for years, a homosexual man for years. Even he's against this drag queens reading to children in a sexual manner.
Yeah,
he said I don't like why the drag queens are reading sexual stuff to children, because even he said that he wants kids to be kids.
Yeah, well, I always thought,
running around on the football field playing with friends rather than learning about sex at a young age,
Well, I always thought like drag queens and stuff is like adult entertainment, and why would you need to explain that to a kid?
Yeah.
Why would they even? Why would they? Because they have kids' books on my dad had a baby or something like that. It's obviously a trans or a woman that has transitioned into a man and still has the female reproductive organs, and it's just getting to the point where I'm confused, let alone being a kid that's trying to grow up in a world with all this stuff. And why do you need some bloke with a beard and a dress and makeup sitting there reading kids' books?
There's one person who's male to female transgender he's got the same thoughts as you do, called Blair White, American. Is male to female transgender, but she's very much the same mindset as you do, called Blair White, Blair White, like the color white.
Yeah,
you wouldn't think she's transgender. If you didn't know her, you're thinking that's a nice woman, but she mentions herself as transgender from male to female. Because when you look at her thinking, well, nice woman, but she's actually a transgender, and that, And she's got the same mindset as you, because she said recently she votes for Trump.
Yeah, one thing that I found interesting with Trump, he's making it legal. So like how they're allowing kids to change genders at a very young age, and some of them kind of change their minds or whatever but Trump's allowing them to prosecute the doctors that have allowed those that have taken part in those operations, and which was what I found quite interesting. But yeah, and of course they're trying to say that it's like anti-trans and anti all the rest of it. Of course, you're going to get all those people disagreeing with it because you're not allowed to say anything outside of what otherwise you're a bigot and you're a hater, a homophobe, like phobic toward trans, gays, whatever. You can't come from a rational point of view these days because if you talk out about it, then you're a bad person. But it's like,
Yeah.
really, if you're an adult and you can consent yourself, you don't need a parent or whatever to do it for you, then you can do what you want. You can be a purple dinosaur for all I care. But when a kid that isn't Barney the dinosaur, but yeah, when you're a kid and you can't really, kids are confused as hell these days, and then you get some people with disabilities, mental disabilities that obviously is going to affect them even more.
Yeah,
and then doctors, psychologists, they're trying to push this agenda or they're allowing it. Of course, kids are going to go, oh, the psychologists are saying I can, the doctor's saying I can, I feel I should. But yeah, really, they're not physically and emotionally and mentally capable really to make those decisions. Hence why you have a parent to make those decisions, to help you make those decisions for you. But then obviously so many parents as well, they're just going along with this agenda, with this idea. Everyone just too scared to talk about it. So yeah,
in the latest US elections, I read that a lot more people who are from Mexican descent, Puerto Rican descent voted for Trump. A lot of people who are from Mexico or they got American citizenship, some with Puerto Rico, they voted for Trump a lot more. Like males, I think to myself, that's interesting. A lot of Mexican and Central American and Puerto Rican people voting for Trump this time. I think to myself, I can't speak Spanish, but if they could, I feel like saying to some people in Spanish, who you think's a racist now? I feel like saying Spanish, but since I can't speak Spanish or Portuguese in Brazil's case, because Brazil is they colonized by the Portuguese for trade reasons, mostly.
Another thing that's kind of interesting about Trump is
the Portuguese ones for trade, for trade reasons, to get their money. You guys
with Trump, he was trying to obviously stop illegal immigrants and stuff getting into the country, and obviously again they tried to say it's racist and the rest of it. But what I got from it, he's trying to keep the jobs and stuff like that in America, not giving it to people outside America that are coming in illegally or whatever. We can we get a lot of that in Australia. Really, we're getting these people with visas coming in. Well, I'm finding there's a lot of people in NDIS and disability and stuff, which I don't have nothing against, but a lot of them are Indians and Nigerians, Africans. They're coming in and taking the jobs where people who are
sort of
you don't have to be born here, but they are taking a lot of the jobs that people that are
50-50.
Yeah,
but in Europe they've got open borders. England's one of them. We don't have open borders, but England, UK, Ireland sort of, Germany did, Italy apart, Spain doing it as well, like open borders, like open everybody. Australia, we're starting to put a cap on it now, like the Conservative government, which is a Liberal government, like under Scott Morrison. I know Liberal's got a different meaning to US. In the US, Liberals like the Republicans of the US, and usually you're probably familiar with this party in UK, the Conservatives. The Liberals like Conservatives in UK as well. They put a cap on it, and Labor now think and put a cap on it too when they're here in Australia. Yeah, they have open borders in a few countries in Europe, and Germany, UK, and a few other countries have open borders. And the only problem with that, you allow everybody come in, including criminals at times as well, who slip through
Yeah.
the cracks. You don't want criminals to come into your own country, wouldn't you? Because whatever they did
Yeah,
a
but-
robbery in their own country and they come in and do the same to your country, you don't want that. You know,
Yeah,
of
but
course.
that's why you got to
it's
have checks.
It's happening though.
Also, I was just going to say, isn't that how good Australia was bloody built on criminals?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
but-
through the
But also,
through the
criminal.
1788.
But also, criminals back then were different than criminals now. Like, you know, some people getting arrested
Yeah.
for stealing a loaf of bread or something.
Or
You
a
know,
back
it's
then-
either-
Yeah. Oh,
so
one
you
third of
don't- you
Australia's
but
like-
yeah, you definitely don't want rapists and, you know, murderers
Yeah.
and stuff just coming
not
in
these
when,
days, yeah.
when there's
Hmm.
good people that could be doing
Yeah, there's
the job
yeah,
or whatever.
did nothing
go
wrong.
to a good
and,
person.
Yeah, because that before you know, good person could be mistaken for a bad person. You know, good person won't be out here and
Hmm.
want to be a carpenter. You know, they could be mistaken for, let's say, a criminal. You know,
Isn't that what Jesus was? Carpenter, come around and fix your shit for you. Fix your shit and then
that's
turn
why Christianity.
water
I don't
into
know.
and then turn
I'm
water
Jewish,
into wine
I
for
don't
you.
Well, let the
So
Christians do that. I'm Jewish myself.
Said Jesus turned water into wine. It didn't say how long it took him to make that though. Probably, you know, fermented grapes and stuff.
I'll let Cody, G, and V and Mark discuss that.
Oh, I'm not religious at all. I've never had a
Nope.
religion. I'm
No.
not Christian or nothing. But
I'm Jewish,
yeah.
an Orthodox Jewish, that is. So
I don't.
I'll let
I don't.
G, Mark, and Cody discuss that.
I don't necessarily have a problem with any of it, but I do find that it is a little bit outdated. A lot of it, you know, a lot of people are going
Well,
buy
a lot of people
stuff that's
say
very
that too
outdated.
if they're not religious. So all religious texts got their own interpretations as outdated or not. It's really up to the person themselves. You know, I'll
Mm.
let G, Cody, and Mark decide what they believe in, not believe in. I'll let you three decide what's right and what's not.
Bloody Nightbot's going nuts at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just saying that your PayPal, your Redbubble. I don't know. You
It's
had a
just dropping.
Redbubble, G.
I've got a red bubble. I've got a blue
Gosh.
bubble.
The green bubble.
I'm surprised it's not pink, orange, and green bubble.
What are you sussing out,
Gosh.
Mark?
Oh,
I
just
can't.
I've been just been searching on X. Just been when you fired it up, I fired it up. I thought, oh, and I found
I found for monetize. Yeah.
I found something that Stolesy might be interested in, so I tagged him in it. So.
Oh.
Well, I can't. Out of four of us here, I'm the only one who's under 500 subscribers can't get monetized.
Yeah, it is.
I
It is
need
the watch hours
43.
as well. It is the watch hours, not just subs as well, though.
Mm.
You know, I need 43 and about 1,750 more watch hours.
One reason I did start lives on Funkin' Hungry again is because my views were going down and watch time a fair bit. So I thought if I
Yeah.
do a few live streams, it'll help get that back up. And
Mm.
I might do it on Funkin' Hungry for the rest of the year, which is only 8 weeks or more, or whatever. So it's
Yeah.
only
That's why I've
Yeah.
decided to.
What?
That's why on my birthday I decided to do my longest live stream ever.
Mm.
On my birthday is the 27th of November, which is a Wednesday. So Mark can do his live stream on Tuesday, and Cody can do his on a Monday. And you can do yours on a Saturday, G. So it won't be interfering with any of your live streams. So Mark can talk away for us. I don't know, as long as he wants to on Tuesday. Cody can do whatever, how long as he wants on Monday. You can do a 40-hour one if you wanted to on Saturday. Yeah.
Well, like a couple of days almost.
That's
Yeah.
one day and
Well,
16 hours. That's
Big
what
Red,
else will Cody do his Monday.
what's that, Mark?
I was just going to say, G, why don't you enable your other YouTube channels on the one platform, like, and so stream across both of them? Because I've actually been toying with the idea of just starting up a brand new channel called, actually call it Mark's Shed Talk, and link it into whatever software, and just broadcast live on both, because it's quite possible a new channel might pick up a different audience than, say, the old channel. I don't know. It's just an
Yeah.
idea. I could be totally wrong.
Funny enough, since I've done the live stream, I've got a few subs, so don't know how that really happened, but maybe
Yeah, well,
people that just, people just join in live streams, even if they're not talking, they might just join, like what we said, and subbed or whatever.
I've been.
Heard a lot of
I've-
echoes and thought, I want to hear this in the future. Echo, echo, echo.
I'm up to 734 subscribers now, and I'm really not pushing it. I've only been doing the live streams, and I did a video tonight, which I need to do some editing on. But I haven't been pushing it. I just haven't had the, like, I'll come up here sometimes at night time and I'll just sit in front of this, and it's just easier to sit in front of this and actually do any work. I just finding it a bit hard lately, but it's been bloody hot. I've been busy at work and just, yeah. Anyway, that's my little rant over.
Well, we'll probably go for another 20 minutes, which will mean we'll clock into the hour, and then we'll head off. If you guys want,
Yeah, that's okay.
we've been talking for a few hours now, and we can just finish it up for the next, it's under 20 minutes, 18 minutes or whatever, and just anyone can say what they want and run around naked or whatever you want to do, and then we'll get out of here. There's 5 people still watching at 11:30 here, so that's pretty good.
That'll
Probably
get you banned.
Yeah. At least now I'm on this channel and not Funkin' Hungry, but
I just got a bit. I tend to, and I suppose we all do it. I tend to overthink things, and then I sort of talk myself out of posting or making a video. And I should just start doing it and post it, because that way I'm going to get the experience of doing it. And the more I do it, the better I'm going to get at it. The more I learn from it and go, oh, okay, and I'll do this different next time, or I'll understand, or I'll explain it better or differently or something like that. And I'll start polishing. It's like anything. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it,
yeah, definitely.
But
I found doing G the Hyper Sapien and then doing Funkin' Hungry, I learned a lot from the stuff ups on the Hyper Sapien, and I was better at editing and stuff, but I feel like even say the last year or more on Funkin' Hungry, the editing and stuff has improved even more than when I started. And just stuff like upgrading lights so it looks more clear and stuff like that, and just because I used to have more of a yellow light in the ceiling, and it was just very washed out and yellow and stuff. It didn't look that good on camera, some of those older videos. And just, have ceiling light, but sometimes have to ring lights, and obviously that can help light up just directly in front of me. And when I first started being a Hyper Sapien, I didn't even really have the correct, like I have this with the attachment to have a phone or camera or whatever on it, and I just kind of
Cody, you're going for it, mate. You're typing an essay, are you?
It's always like this, like bloody.
The noise coming from his keyboard was incredible.
He's getting angry at it.
Hang on.
I think Wade saying that you did the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
Did you share that, or he probably just saw it from?
I probably just saw it from that.
Yeah, from your
Yeah.
list of videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got about. I'm looking at the time and trying that because it's obviously I wasn't in sync anymore. So I'm like 45 minutes. Wait a second, 20 minutes. It's like the time is out of sync of the live stream now. Normally, obviously, it's synced up, but we've got about 15 more minutes. Well, we could even head off now, but yeah, we'll. If anyone has stuff to say, Night Guy's got to get ready for a 5-hour road trip to Funkin' Hungry County tomorrow. All right, Startson. Have a safe trip, and yeah, make sure you get some sleep and safe travels to you and your family.
Yeah, have a good one, Styles.
A little birdie told me that Funkin' Hungry might meet Stylesy next week.
Whoa!
Yeah, we might have a bit of a meet and greet, or it's going to be more of a Cody the Brony style situation. We'll catch up and we'll probably go out and have a bit of food and a bit of chat and say hi and bye. So that'll be interesting.
You blokes going to do a food review together?
I don't know if Stylesy's confident, or whatever the word is, to do be on camera and stuff. I guess like we were saying before, it's taken even me a while to get used to talking to a camera and stuff. But yeah, if he's keen, I can always bring the old trusty tripod down,
put it on a skip bin.
make a plonker of myself in public. It's happened a few times now. But yeah, even if we just get a photo of us given the whichever one we want, whichever finger we decide to stick up at the time. And yeah, he said maybe we'll see. But yeah, it's like when I called up Cody, we wanted to do a bit of content, and then we just couldn't find a relaxing place to sit and have a camera and stuff. So it just was nice just to have a chat and a bit of food or whatever.
Right behind a rubbish bin.
Yeah, it was stinky as well. That's why we didn't last that long. I'm like, yeah, we'll get out of it. It's like rubbish.
It won't be long. I'll be back down there again. Another 4 months.
Yeah.
There we go.
Was it pleasant? Oh, sweet. Get prepared, Stylesy, and have a safe and pleasant trip. Why don't we all get the one chip challenge live? That would be funny, eh? Yeah. It's normally I'm the plonker that ends up suffering and eating worms and bloody dog faces. Like, I eat this, eat that. Like I'm some sort of Frankenstein. I guess I did call myself Dr. Funkenstein. Probably was a mistake to do that. Well, do you guys want to head off now? We've got about 12 minutes, but Mark's looking a bit knackered, and I don't know if Cody's asleep or awake or both. Or
I'll be right.
I'm still awake.
Was it? Do you know why I always do this?
My.
Yeah, tell us in here.
Yeah.
Bloody Stephen. He's like, when are you live? I think the notification must have came. I must have got the notification later because it looks like it was only a minute after I posted. But he said, "When are you live?" And I said, "You was on it before." Me and Robo5 Life do a Spanian version of It's Alright.
No, we live in different houses.
I don't need to do a Spanian version. I've got Funkin' Hungry. I think my own. I mean, I don't have. I'd love to have Spanian's viewers. He has like millions or hundreds. His videos get hundreds of thousands. But he does his stuff. I do my stuff. Normally, I'm just coming up with the most of jokes I can think of while eating a random burger.
All over the
I don't know, I
neighbour's
think-
cat.
Yeah, I think it was when I was doing the KFC one. I said, I'm dribbling like a 12-year-old boy at an all-girls school. Just stuff like that comes to my head randomly when I'm trying to do what I do. At least I can understand you guys. I was struggling to get what Steve was saying.
Yeah.
I've said to him before he should speak English. I don't know what language he's speaking, but it's certainly not English.
It's probably mostly Scotch or Scottish Gaelic.
Yeah. The only reason I
Doesn't
give him a
matter
bit
in
of
English.
the only reason I give him a bit of shit because he does it to the English. So I'm like, all right, I'll just give him a bit back. Like that time we was arguing over who Scotland or England had created Monster Munch, and it just said UK created in the UK. It's like, no, it's Scotland. Okay, don't you guys eat pig stomachs or whatever?
Yeah, but he forgets that Scots was part of the UK.
Yeah, it is. Oh well, we've got about 9-8 minutes. Do you guys want to head off now, or you want to say more? It looks like Cody's ready to talk for 9 minutes.
I'm sure he can.
Yeah, he's done about a 4-hour stream, and here he is.
I have beaten Cody by 17 minutes on his in that by accident.
Oh, you're too
You
kind.
went for 4 hours 14, and I went 4 hours 31. I try you good Cody's record for his last stream, but I actually went 17 minutes over.
Also, with a lot of these really successful channels that are doing food reviews, most of the time they have an editor, they have a cameraman, and then the person who owns the channel is the host or whatever. So, of course, they're able to smash out more content. And, I'm trying to live life, edit, record, and all the stuff at once. So, it would be nice to
edit our videos. Because I usually review things and let Robert 5 Life to smooth any rough edges out.
But then you guys just turn on the camera and then turn it off, because you do like a good old Doofus used to do, where you see him go, huh? Where's the off button? I remember I did that on one of my videos once. Just as a joke, though, I'm like, trying to turn it off.
He does more of a go ooh.
Because I do turn off my camera, but I can do like what Mark was doing. I can put my hand up and my camera starts. I can put up my camera and it gives a bit of a countdown. So I normally do that, and then I'm normally like, oh hey.
Right, Five Live's the same. He can do whatever hand signals he wants, and the camera comes on, because you got the camera that does countdown as well.
All right. Well, Big Red saying thank you, and so is whoa. That's a little bit crazy business. Roger's doing his version, which is just going to the toilet. that's I was going to say Robbo. Roger's that's Roger's technology, opening and closing doors. going to the, I'm pretty sure it was midway through a conversation.
Oh, gotta go.
At least his door ain't squeaky.
Yeah. And then, AJ, see you guys. Thank you all so much, and fun, and giving your time creating these live streams. Love and appreciate you all. Mark, before you go, once again, I'm super jealous of the shed. Also, Cody owes us a wheelie on the bike.
Thanks, Wade. I appreciate it, mate. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, guys. I guess we better wait for Roger to come back, or should we just all leave? And
no, I'm definitely going to be making a bit more content. I'm definitely going to do a little bit of editing on what I did tonight.
What you were saying is just smash out content, and you can always remove it if you're not happy with it later on, or who knows, some people might like it and you might get loads of views and interest. But you can always delete it, or you can always unlisted or whatever, so it's not public anymore. I did that to
Mm.
quite a few on G the Hyper Sapien because I'm not happy with some of the really old videos and the way I spoke on camera or the way it looked or how I recorded. So I just unlisted it and all the rest of it. Sorry for the absence. That's all good. As I said, we did stream on this channel for quite a bit on the weekend, so you probably missed out on quite a few. Yeah, we're like the Avengers, but we're not really avenging everyone, but we did assemble a group of superheroes. Who's your favorite UFC fighter, Roger?
Me, I don't have one really. This is actually a fake shirt because
He's just wearing the shirt just because he
on the
likes
back
it.
of it, this is some sort of backwards
He's gonna,
Oh,
so,
good thing Mrs. Austin isn't here.
something. It's some sort of
that brings back memories.
except I got sip naked.
Super naked.
It's not a real one anyhow.
That's his superhero name, Cody. Super naked. You're the super. I guess you're the super.
No, I got
Tony.
sip naked for Cody because I think Cody wants to retain his sanity.
Mark can be super shed, and I'll be
Super
super plonker or king of the plonkers or whatever I am.
A fair
Return of the
Cody's
plonker.
retain his sanity when he does his Monday night lives, or what Cody calls his Monday night lives.
He's going to be galloping in on his pony with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Coming in.
And I want to see Mark retain his sanity when he does his Tuesday night lives.
Mm.
But yeah, I guess now with Funkin' Hungry, with Hyper Sapien TV, I'd need to do what you were saying, Mark, really just put out just little videos or whatever and just kind of build up a bit of a catalogue of videos. And
Yeah.
because I did want to vlog or just do just more random stuff on here and just, yeah, stuff that I can't really do on a food channel. So, yeah, I just need to as well just start putting stuff out, edit, and obviously see what people enjoy or what works, what doesn't work.
Mm. I sort of know what works. Doing stuff on the lathe here, that gets a good response. I should do a bit more there.
I feel like it's like a little bit sort of therapeutic almost just to watch
Mm.
just to watch the, you know, like the metal shavings come off and stuff. I don't know. I'm probably a bit weird, but I've always found certain stuff can just be interesting to watch. Some woodwork and some metal work, and
Mm.
even a bit of welding and stuff can be.
Yeah.
You know, if you put on a bit of funky music behind you and a bit of duff.
There's no shortage of projects for me to do. There's lots of stuff for me to do. It's just lately with work that, like I said, the heat is knocking me around. Like I feel it more than I have before. And I get up here, you know, I get home usually after a day at work. I have a shower, I sit down and have dinner, watch something on TV. By the time I get up here, it's like 7 o'clock. And then I'm just not really motivated to do anything. And then I'm thinking, because the stuff I want to do, like, I'll go over here. That's the tender off the steamroller. I've had it sandblasted.
Oh yeah.
And you can see holes cut in it. I need to do work on that, and that sort of work's going to make noise, and I've got to do that when
Sort of like morning, afternoonish.
Yeah. So I'm contemplating taking it into work, and I've still got more work to do on the boiler itself. So there's no shortage of work, you know. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I got a forklift. And like my bench there, I've got some tools back on there, but not everything that I used to have on there. And that's partly me. I just, you know, just a bit hard to get.
Goodness sake.
Just to answer what Wade was saying, well, normally we get together on the weekends, so it's normally on Funkin' Hungry at the moment, but then we did move over to Hypersapien TV is normally when we all get together, or if someone's busy, sometimes we have different people here, but that's normally Saturday, 8 o'clock South Australian time. Then you've got Cody on his live channel. He goes live on a Monday evening, and Mark goes live on his Mark Shed Talk channel on a Tuesday.
Yep.
And as Roger said, he might do some Wednesdays every now and again, or he's done weekends and
Varies
stuff
on
when I haven't been available. Sometimes Roger has stepped in and done a live
Yeah.
stream, but yeah, really, if you sub to all their channels and do the notification bell, hopefully most of the time you'll get the links of when people are going live, but that's kind of the schedule we've been working with for a while.
Yeah, no, appreciate you giving the shout out to us, G.
Yeah, no problem at all. So
we all appreciate it.
Big Red obviously will be interested in what Mark does if he's in, if he's interested in that sort of stuff. So Mark, what's Mark?
Oh, well, just go at Steam Train Mark is my official thing, or just look for Mark Shed Talk. Yeah, you'll find it.
Roger, mine's Roger THPARATE. Pirate.
What you can do as well, Big Red, if you go to Hypersapien TV, go to the homepage and you scroll down. I've linked all of their channels in my. Like at the bottom, you can link other channels. Everyone's channel is there. All of these guys and some other people as well. So it's an easy way if you want to go and have a look and just sub to everyone or whatever.
Oh, that's something I've got to do is just go back and check it, because I'm sure I set that up that your channels are on my thing as well. So I might have to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's just I'm subbed already, you said, but yeah, it's just an easy way if people do ask. I can say go to the home page of the channel and scroll down, and it'll be there somewhere. All these guys' channels. But we've gone over time now. But
yeah. I was just going to say, if you're not getting notifications, sometimes it might be worth just unsubscribing and resubscribing. Sometimes that solves the problem. I've heard people say that, but yeah.
I do. I remember I had that issue. I think with you, Mark, and other people, and it wasn't allowing me to click the all notification. It was kind of, but yeah, it's.
Yeah. I remember you saying that to me too, G. You said that same thing about me on stage, and I think it could be that. Could unsubscribe and subscribe again.
Well, I do remember Big Red saying that. I guess with a name like Big Red as well, have to be a truck driver, right? With a name like that. But yeah, definitely, you got some content that you could watch while we'll try and keep you awake. Yeah, YouTube does weird things. Yeah. All right, but yeah, unfortunately, Funkin' Hungry ended up a bit all over the place at the end, but we got here and we worked it out in the end. As I say, go and sub to everyone. Cody, the Aussie Brony, Roger the Pirate, Mark from Mark Shed Talk, and
this bloke here.
Do all of the traffic,
traffic
controllers stuff. Yeah. All right, we'll love you and leave you, and we'll all see